Hey guys, welcome back. So today in this video, I'm going to talk about one out-of-the-box component within Forms only, which is draft and submission component. So basically, in this component, we can configure if you want to see draft forms or maybe submitted forms. We can also see Adobe Sign forms as well. So if we just go by the documentation, it says we can list all the forms that are in the draft state, or maybe those are already submitted. Okay, so in my previous video I have showcased how can we create a form portal. Similar way in for this also, if because it's not enabled by out of the box, and if you are using editable or dynamic template, first just go to editable template, as in click on edit template. And for the layout container, just edit the policies, and in allowed component just search for draft and submission. So it's inside document services group, so just check this one because there are basically 3 components within this group, so all will be available to that page template. So once we submit it and then click on this plus button, basically we should be able to drag and drop this new component. So what I'm going to do, let me just create a new page. Yeah, so I will go to sites. Maybe I will use VRetail existing pages only. Here I have enabled it. I will create a new page. Maybe I will select content page template and demo draft and forms. Let's create it. Let's open it. And let's search with the draft. And so if we just configure it, right now there is a form which is in draft state, that's why the count is showing. But if we just configure it, either like just click on this one and then click on this edit setting icon, or maybe using the tree content tree and then go to this one, either way. So the dialog will have few authoring input. Basically we can select these tabs, or maybe if we don't want it, there is another one for Adobe Sign as well, pending sign forms. But just for this demo we are just checking draft forms as well as submitted forms, and then the tab basically, as in which one is the default tab, as in if we just refresh page, which one should load first. And style we can provide, or we can also add custom styles. So because we can always extend any of the out of the box component, and we can put our maybe custom styles, or maybe custom STL, or maybe some logic around it. We can do that, and how many results we want to display. And yeah, custom title, so maybe we'll just for draft, yeah, let's now change it. It's not as in required for default form tab if you want to give any, otherwise it will take just this one only, the default one. Same thing for this, and same thing for this Adobe Sign one also. Yeah, let's see as in how the things will come on this page. So what I'm going to do, I will just create a new form, and let's see if the count increases. So I'll just go to forms and documents, and I'll create a new adaptive form. I'm using blank template, and I will give draft form demo. Let's edit it. Yeah, and maybe I'm going to drag and drop maybe a text. this we don't need, and it's my name maybe, and maybe I'm just putting a save button over here. So it's a simple form, adaptive form, in which I have a name field and I'm just having a save button. So what it will do, so for say if I'll just preview it and I'll just click on, maybe I'll just put some random name here and I'll click on save. So out of the box it's happening, as in it's saving the data. Right now it's in default the draft state, because we have not submitted the form. Okay, so if we'll just go to our previous form and we'll refresh it, so now the draft forms count has been increased. Now it's 2. The newly page we just created, it's coming now. Now let's see on which case it will come to submitted form. So again I will go to AEM form section, where I will create a new adaptive form, and again I will select the blank template, and this time I will say it maybe submit form demo, and let's edit it. Again let's put the same thing. So we'll just put a text box, and we'll save it as name, and this time I'm going to put a submit button here. Yeah, so instead of save button I have just put submit button, and let's preview it again, and I would say it's a test name, and I will click on submit. The data has been submitted. Now if we'll just refresh the same page again, maybe I should go to preview mode. So we can see now the submitted form count is also increased. Okay, so this way basically this component we can treat it as like we can have like several components, but at one place we can do all the management related things. For example, we can just monitor how many forms are submitted, how many forms are still in draft state. So that's it in this video, and thank you so much for watching.